Today we are going to be making animal totems. Native American people believe that animal totems watch over the family like guardians and helpers. They help to keep us safe. Here are some examples of some real animal totems, and you can see that there's a mixture of different animals, and when they're painted they're lovely bright colors, and they're usually for outside. Okay, so to make our animal totems for today, we're going to need one piece of notebook paper. We're going to need a pencil and something for color, either markers or crayons or both, whatever you have. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start by folding the notebook paper in thirds. We're going to hold it the long up and down direction, and we're going to bring one side in kind of like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just about that far. The reason we're folding our paper is we want our totems to be able to stand up vertically when we're done. Then I'm going to bring the other side in, and mine's not perfect, and you don't need to worry, yours doesn't have to be perfect either, but they should overlap quite a bit and almost completely, okay? But don't worry about trying to make that perfect. Then we're going to turn it over, and I want you to think about 4 animals that you might want to be your guardians. So in this one, I used a turtle and a fish and a dog and a cat. In this one, I did more than 4. You only have to choose 4 because it gets kind of squishy if you do too many. In this one, I did a pig and a raccoon and a crow and a tiger and a beaver and an eagle, okay? In the one that I'm doing today, I'm going to use marker. You can use pencil, so you can change your mind if you want to. I want to leave about a thumb space at the bottom, and I'm going to start by drawing my pig. I decided to use a pig at the bottom, so I'm going to draw its body. You do not have to do the same animals I'm doing. You can choose your own 4 animals, but for this one I'm going to use a pig at the bottom, and I'm drawing my pig. And then my next animal should come about halfway up the page, okay? So for my next animal, I'm going to do a fish. And I'm going to put my fish right about here. You want your animals to be big because you want them to try and fill the piece of paper. So you don't want to make them super tiny. But remember, totems are stacked on top of each other. So one animal is going to be on top of the other, and maybe figure out a way to show that they're holding on. Next animal for this one is going to be a beaver. So I'm going to draw out a little beaver and his big tail, okay? You don't want a whole lot of detail, but just enough detail so that you can tell which animal it is, okay? And then I'm going to put some lines in this big tail of the beaver. And then my last animal up at the top is going to be an eagle. You can use an eagle. A lot of totems use thunderbirds too, so that they have those big wings sticking out in the side like the pictures at the beginning had. Okay, and then when you're all done, I like to outline them with black marker or black crayon, just so that the animals stand out nice and strong. And then when you're done outlining, add some color. Remember, the totems and the pictures are nice and brightly colored. When you're done with all of your color, you're just going to stand it up vertically like this and open those 2 back little flaps like that, and it should stand up nicely for you. So be creative and have fun with your animal totems today. Bye!